Queens of New York podcast. Live on the Evening Rush Network. Real, raw, and uncut Queens.
Hey.
Amen.
Happy
Hello.
Monday.
Happy Monday, all.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Tired.
I know the feeling, girl.
I'm tired. I've been home for a month and I'm exhausted. I need a vacay. Yes, I need airplane.
You need recreation. You need to get away.
Extremely. What T.I. said? Expeditiously? Did I say it? I probably ain't even say it right. There you go. See?
So many different weird words. Who knows which one you spoke about?
Right, girl. Like right now, like yesterday, right now. I'm tired.
Right. Yeah, I needed one like 3 days ago. I know what you mean.
Girl, I don't know.
I'm out here trying to match my cup with my earrings, with my hat.
But you look good though. I like this whole get up, this orange brightness.
You.
It
my
is cute.
Earrings.
Hey, Mr. Mac. Good evening. Happy Monday, Mister.
Hello there, cousin.
I got a bone to pick with him too because I haven't spoken to him since like last week. We in a whole nother week, and we ain't get up, but that's all right. I'm gonna holler at you on the side note.
Oh,
yeah, I'm taking this real personal lately because I know he's still in the gym.
Right, but why you ain't in the gym?
Hello. He mentioned 2 days to me. He mentioned 2 days to me. If I ain't available those 2 days, then he just be gone. I'm like, I must be on time out or something, but it's all right.
He be all right.
Yeah, shout out to the TL Mac Fitness Show on the Mac Entertainment Show on Thursday, not on this show.
Right. No.
Hey, Michelle, how are you?
Talk about the TL Mac show hosted by the Queens. No.
You see that, right? He on his channel. He on his channel on channel. I was about to say channel 11. On the same channel on Thursdays from 7 to 8.
Oh, thank you, Facebook user. I love orange too. Well, I love all colors. Blue's my favorite color, but you know, rainbow's my name, so I love all colors.
Whoever you are Facebook user, your name is not coming up. Right. That's why she said Facebook user. Thank you. Who is that?
You and whatever.
Thank you. I appreciate you. We appreciate y'all. Welcome back to our Mondays. We are down a queen, unfortunately. She's taking care of some things.
That's right. Personal business.
Yes.
Miss Envy, how was your weekend?
My weekend was no different than the rest. Very, very busy.
Always, as always.
Girl.
Millions of orders.
Hey, Precious. Yes, there you go.
She call on her way home.
Probably. Right. But yeah, girl, I'm tired.
Girl, tired ain't the word for what it's like an understatement for what we usually are.
Girl, and how was your weekend?
My weekend wasn't that bad. Well, you know, I worked all weekend too. So, I mean,
hey, Dawn.
You got to make that money.
Girl.
You know, that's what we do best.
What they say for players called make the money, don't let the money make you.
All right.
Girl. We making it, but I'm tired.
You making me. I'll be like, I'm tired. What's the topic tonight, Tia? Tia, the topic tonight is abandonment issues we deal with.
Yes. That is the topic tonight. If anybody feels they have abandonment issues, they are more welcome to comment. Y'all can definitely call us in today. And I think this would be a good issue or a good topic. So, when y'all give us a call, 929-441-2417. You know, definitely follow us on our social media pages, Envious Creations and Rainbow Refreshers. We are still Queens of NYC on Instagram, Queens of NYC Podcast on Instagram and Facebook. One word, no special asterisks, no underscore. So yes, abandonment issues we deal with.
Yeah.
What are some things that you came up?
I was looking up, like they said, like some of the symptoms are chronic insecurities. Oh,
Don said he has
he has
issues.
abandonment issues. Reenacting trauma.
Hey, J Mac, how are you?
Hey. It says heightened
Hey,
emotional
Jasmine.
sensitivity.
She said she's coming to the network, or it's coming up on Facebook as Facebook user. Yes.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Who's that? Precious or Jasmine?
Right?
Oh no, that is Precious. Yeah, that is Precious, but also it's coming up something else. Right? Okay.
Oh yeah. That one, J Mac Jasmine is coming up Facebook user, and so was Precious, and there
Right.
go another Facebook user. When don't he? Oh, she put it's Precious when
Oh, where he don't have abandonment issues or whatever issues he deal with.
Right. When don't he have abandonment issues?
They about to start in the comments, Lord.
You know,
abandonment issues could be for different things. It could be within life, and then it's your life is overall. But like your personal situation, your personal, whether personal, in a relationship, and then also family wise.
Yeah, some people. A lot of men have abandonment issues from their mother because sometimes their mama left them or didn't.
We got a call already. All right.
Hello.
I'm really having some abandonment issues from you ladies.
Really?
Hello, Mr. Matt.
Really?
Y'all don't love me. I don't understand how this is a TL Mac fitness show hosted by the Queen, and y'all not showing me the appropriate love. I really can't understand that. And on secondly, I can't understand how Envy is talking smack where I gave Envy an app where she could meet me at the gym. She has a 14-day free pass, and she still ain't shown up.
That was 2 days ago. That was last week. You ain't hit me up since then.
You got a pass. You can meet me there. I'm there every day at 4 o'clock.
Her.
Thank you. There you go. See? So no communication, and it sucks. From you.
Yo, I get there at 6 in the morning. I'm there till 9 o'clock, and then I get back there at 4 o'clock. Show up.
Okay, so 4 o'clock. All right. Okay, bye. Thank you.
6 or 9.
Yeah, I can't. And then the gym he gave me a pass to is so I got the swimming pool, but I was like, I want to go swimming, but I don't want to get my hair wet, so I don't know. So I'm gonna have to just stand in the water from right here down because I don't want to go. Swimming.
You can't go no more than 3 feet. So go in 3 feet, do a little doggy paddle, and call it a day.
Girl, because I want to do the pool, but I'm like, I don't know. Oh God, this better not be him.
It's him again. Hello. Welcome to
Good evening, Queen.
NYC podcast.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Who are we speaking to today?
Juice from Brooklyn.
Hello,
hey,
Q.
Do you have abandonment issues? You have to turn your TV or your phone down so there's not an echo in the background.
No, I just want to say hello and that I enjoyed your show.
Oh,
thank you. We appreciate you. We thank you and we appreciate your support. You too.
God bless you too.
All right. Good night.
Okay.
Good night. Yeah. So it says there are 7 common symptoms of abandonment issues. So
right.
three I have already.
Get the box from over there.
Let me reiterate what they are. So chronic insecurities, reacting of trauma.
Right.
It says you feel unworthy. What else? Heightened emotional sensitivity, distrust, mood swings. Maybe I have abandonment issues. This sounds like me.
But even with distrust, is considered abandonment issue. I didn't know that, and I my trust is like minimum.
Self-sabotaging relationships.
Oh wow! Intentionally, wow, yeah.
Yeah, so you'll be like, no, I'm not good enough. Well, they be like, oh, something. You always find something wrong with what's going on in the relationship, even if everything is okay. You'll nitpick about the littlest things, find
Okay.
something wrong, so it
Right.
doesn't work out, and then you're distrusting because you feel
Because they got a
they're always
reason to
gonna abandon
distrust.
me.
That's
They're gonna
but
They're
I
gonna
think
leave
it's
no
more.
matter what.
But
They're
I
always gonna
disagree.
leave.
It's more so for being abandoned for the most part. I think more so a lot of people give you reasons to distrust, especially in a lot of relationship situations, because you done seen certain things, you done heard their past, you done seen how people do you.
I'm done with
So
this.
you're a Gemini. You got like
I'm
20
done.
people what right. But
Because he said he feels unworthy and very sensitive. Wait, he said he has mood swings, and Dawn said it's because he's 20 people in one.
right, because he a Gemini, right? But even like with the mainly with the distrust situation, I think people give you a reason to distrust for them, in my opinion.
Right, but they're saying people who have abandonment issues, even if they're not giving you a reason to distrust them, you're not gonna trust them simply because you're just gonna feel like, wait a minute, I know you're gonna leave. I already know it's gonna happen. I'm just
Right,
waiting for when.
right.
I know it's gonna happen. I just don't know when it's gonna happen. That's all.
They most
So
of the time we don't be wrong. And that's why I say I don't think it's more so abandonment when it comes to trust though, because they always 9 times out of 10 a person then gave you a sign, then gave you some type of smart ass comment, and you sitting back like, okay, I'm gonna pay attention, and that's what it goes to
that,
mainly paying attention to a
but that
lot of
goes
things,
to
and a lot
show
of people overlook.
with people who don't have abandonment issues, there is like we logically think of why reasons to distrust someone. Someone with
Thank you, Twin.
abandonment issues, they automatically just don't trust you from the jump.
Well, I
Like
guess I
even if you
gotta manage abandonment issues because I don't trust a motherfucking soul, because I see a lot of stuff, and that's why I said I'm trying to figure this out, because I don't really believe it's more so. I don't think I got abandonment issues. I don't think so, but I must. If Google is saying the
you know
signs and
what? I
stuff.
think in some way, shape, or form, everybody has a little bit of abandonment issues because at some point, someone has left you.
Yes,
It may not have been like the pinnacle person in your life, but at some point, somebody was like, "Nah, I'm out. I'm
right.
out."
Dawn said yes. Envy asks a lot of questions. I don't think I'm more so. Well, I probably okay. I can't even try to sugarcoat that one, but yeah, because my thing is, if you want to be bothered with me on any type of level, then I need to know what I'm dealing with, especially
Right.
with being a businesswoman, with being a parent with older children, and then also just being you itself. A lot of people don't ask questions, and then you be like, "Well, I didn't know," and then the first question is, "Well, did you ask?" If you
Right.
didn't ask, then you cannot say you know. And my thing is, if you don't ask, you leave room for them to bullshit you. But I asked you, and you've been lying, and you've been bullshitting, and now it's like that's why I say that
Ask
distrust
questions you can
situation
answer
is a lot,
yourself.
right? You understand what I'm saying?
No,
And that's why I said
no.
the distrust situation.
Twin said
What you say?
you always asking questions that you can answer yourself.
Shut the hell up, man. God, please, not today. Please, not today. Thank you.
I didn't have much sangria, but I think it already started working. I need some.
Girl,
I
your
I gotta
sangria
put a
had me
fan on.
sweating that day, and I just couldn't deal. Did she just leave me? Oh my God, she just left me. But Twin, I asked a
I
lot of
didn't
questions,
leave you. I need to turn the fan on. I told you I was hot.
but I asked a lot of questions for various reasons. And like I just said, I feel I had to. And a lot of people don't. I think everybody should ask questions when whether they're trying to have a friendship with somebody, whether they're trying to be intimate with somebody, any
You
type,
should
whether
ask
you're
more
trying to be a business
questions.
partner.
You should ask more questions when you trying to be intimate with someone though. If you're
Right,
trying to
but
be
people
alone
don't.
with somebody, you know over time, and I'm not saying a long period of time because you should know some things about your friend as well. But if you're trying to be intimate with somebody, you need to know these answers a little bit quicker than if you're just trying to be somebody's friend. Some
But
folks
that's
get
the
quick.
thing. People don't ask no questions. Like, and that's the thing. You know, have you ever been in a relationship with a person that had abandonment issues?
No, yes,
Yeah,
but I was young, so
girl,
I
that
didn't
shit
even
is
know
so
what to do
stressful.
either. I was like
That shit
18, so I didn't know what
is
was
very, very, girl. That shit is so stressful, and it's
it is.
very much draining.
Mm-hmm,
What J Max
very
said?
much.
No,
That
I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna keep playing with me. Keep
he
on,
said you so
Terrence.
told.
Yeah, that's why I
Facebook
said I'm gonna
user.
call.
Facebook user said, I think I just discovered some abandonment issues. My birth father didn't show up for my birthday this weekend, and it triggered memories of him not showing up. Then I started thinking it was something wrong with me and relating it to relationships, etc. Next time I know I'm crying in the bathroom at work. Yep.
That
Yep.
was J Mac. Oh, J Mac, it's all right. We here.
It
Group
no,
hug.
that's the whole thing is things that sometimes we don't realize that we have abandonment issues until something triggers it. And it's usually
Right.
most of the time it's from a parent. A lot of people have abandonment issues from a parent. A lot of the times it's a father. And a lot of the times it's a mother too, because a lot of mothers leave as well, or on craft, or
Right. That's right.
things of that
Right.
nature. Men tend to just get up and leave and then just come back later in life and want a relationship. And then you're like, I don't know. I don't know if I trust you. I don't know if I can deal with that. I don't know.
Girl,
Like,
bow.
girl,
Let me tell you. Well, I guess and Dawn, we're
you
not
can
gonna
have
leave you. We
abandonment
good.
issues, girl.
I think I do because because even with relating to the situation J Mac has said, like I don't speak to my father at all, and he hits me normally like once or twice a year. He hits me on my birthday, and then I always look at the phone like, oh boy, I gotta answer because it's my birthday because I know why he's
Right.
calling, and then he
Mm-hmm.
hits me on Mother's Day, and I might get a Facebook message or a text from that or what or like that for Mother's Day. He called me one day last year and it was like out of the blue. And I was like, what is he calling me for? So the first time, no, I
Don't
don't flake. I'm not
don't
in the
play
mood for y'all
time.
today.
We ain't got
My
time for this today. We talking
right,
seriousness.
right. And I don't know why they want to pick on me. I'm feeling the text and I don't appreciate it. So he hit me out of the blue and he was like, because at first I didn't answer, then he called me back. So now I'm like, okay, it must be serious because he called me back.
Serious.
So then I answer and he's like, listen, I've been going through some things and I was hoping you and your sisters and your brother and everybody could get together one weekend. And I was like, for what? Because now
You
I'm
sound like you're
like,
dying.
but listen. So I'm like, for what? So then, and Dawn said it's the parents for him. And he was like, I just want y'all all in one room and, y'all haven't spoken. And I was like, but I'm fine with that. I'm okay in my life. I got an older brother and an older sister on my father's side. And I don't socialize with her at all. I'm
This
okay
is
with that.
abandonment issues. Envy.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. So I guess I'm abandoned. Guess I have abandonment issues.
Mm-hmm.
When you don't think about it, and then when it's
I have
pointed out, you
abandonment
be like,
issues. My father, it was the same way. So for the majority of my younger years, my father didn't do much. He was in and out of jail. And when I got older, when I was like in my late 20s, he started to like want to have a relationship with me. And at first I was like, not gonna happen. It's not gonna
right,
happen.
right.
Whatever. But then I was like, what? It doesn't make sense. Whatever. Okay, we can be friends. My father would call me sporadically here and there. It wasn't like it was. I always heard from him. I'd probably hear like on my birthday. No, one year he forgot to call me. He called me on his birthday to let me know it was his birthday. And
I
my
don't even
birthday
call
and
no
his
text or
birthday.
none of that.
Wait, my birthday and his birthday are 14 days apart.
Oh wow.
He did not
We
call
all
me.
got abandonment issues, which is
He
like
did not call
strangely.
me on my birthday. I was like, you son of a bitch. You called me on your birthday to remind me it was your birthday, but you didn't call me on my birthday. It's
Girl,
bullshit. But
listen, I'll be
whatever.
so
I
old.
got over that too. I got over that. And my father got sick. Like
Oh,
my father was on dialysis for 20 some odd years. So he was
right.
always on dialysis. So that was never a problem. Like he was always doing that, whatever. And then he found out he had cancer.
Okay.
And then it was like more and more like we then became closer as he got as his disease progressed, and then before he died. Like,
Okay.
but my brother didn't do shit for me when I was younger. So yes, I felt abandoned by him.
Girl, I think
he couldn't do much. He couldn't do much. Like, he was in jail. He didn't have much. But it was like you could call. He had 2 other children that he took care of, but never took care of me. So I was like,
that's how it is with my sister. And I think and that's why I guess I didn't really look at it as an abandonment issue, because I'm more so on some, okay, well, fuck it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, even after I got that call from him, I was like, I called his brother. I called my uncle. I was like, have you spoken to your brother? He's like, your dad? I was like, your dad? Yeah, I said, your brother. He was like, so he laughed it off or whatever, right? I was like, is he dying or anything of the sort? And he was like, not that I know of. He good. I was like, well, I got a weird ass call. And what's crazy? That ever since that conversation, we have not had a conversation. It wasn't on, hey, COVID's here. How's your family? It's not none of that. And I'm okay with that. And believe it or not, I'm like literally the only one in New York, because all of them is in like Florida and Pennsylvania and stuff like that. So I think I'm also just adjusted to being by myself and create my own family, because I don't look at it being abandoned. I think it's like, at the end of the day, everything is already set how it's supposed to be. Maybe I'm not supposed to be family oriented with other family.
It's fine.
Very much so. And I'm okay with that.
Me too, girl.
I'm okay with that.
I think it don't work so well.
Yes, definitely. Because we like deep down inside, we are very much alike. And it's like, bro, I'm over it. And I think that's why when people come into my life, it's like, okay, well, everybody's on a time limit for you to show me your true colors and turn me off, and then after that, that's a dub. So I just let everybody play their part.
Dawn said people let you down. People let you down, so you keep your head on a swivel. Yeah, I'm like, it is what it is. It will either eventually happen. Someone will either eventually disappoint me, or I'm just gonna be over it. And I'm like, I'm done with this.
Right.
It is what it is.
And you just remove yourself from the situation.
Right. Like my mother, like she's always been there. She's never disappointed me. So it's just like,
right, give or take. I don't know which way it's supposed to go.
I try to see the best in some people, but after a while you're just like, nah, it's a no-go for me.
It's actually, after a while, it gets very, very draining, unfortunately. Because even in a relationship with a person with abandonment issues, it makes it hard, because you be like, listen, bro, I'm here, we gonna ride, we gonna make the shit do. And then the minute it go good, they look for something, like you mentioned, that is not there. Like, I'll be like, what is wrong with you? Right. Oh, no, I'm just saying, you just never know. Bro, it's all right. It's not that should be really, really draining. Oh God. When Amy don't make no brownies, I feel like she don't love me. Well, shut up. And your services is bad, Rainbow. You might have to switch back over. And when I don't make brownies, I don't make no brownies. Put an order in. Stop playing with me. Thank you. So yes, again, today our topic is abandonment issues that we have and we're dealing with. So, yeah, you are breaking up terribly today. I don't know why. Give us a call, 929-441-2417. Call us and tell us about some of the issues you may have, some of the issues you're not too sure if they are actually abandonment issues or something that you might have seen or might have triggered you and just gave you a flashback. Right. We can try,
We didn't know we had abandonment issues until just now.
Right, and I'm in denial. I'm still in denial with it. I don't think so. I don't know.
You do. It's all right. It's all right to have abandonment issues. You have to try to get past it.
Hey, Eugene. I think that's why I'm very nonchalant with certain things. Like when I'm done with a situation or a person, then 9 times out of 10 there's no going back. I might be cordial, yes, but far as if we was in a relationship and we're no longer in a relationship, 9 times out of 10 I'm over it. I've already cried. I've already mended my broken heart and all that other stuff. Played the violin, right? So that was like, okay, fuck it.
That could be dealing with abandonment issues because you're like, I'm over it. Like I think people with abandonment issues also have tend to get over things a little quicker than people who don't.
But every situation is different, though.
I swear everybody has abandonment issues. I
Thank
swear.
you, Dawn.
Everybody. Eugene said, I think when people say things with things, I'm okay with that. They're just their way of keeping their heart hardened. I can't even freaking talk. Stop drinking. Maybe
no heart is like stone. You are correct, Dawn. Unfortunately, no matter how much we try to play that whole I'm good, I'm cold-hearted, realistically.
And you be like, damn, man, I fucked up. Or you be like, this motherfucker here. It's different things. Like, if you see somebody living their best life, you might be like, damn, that could have been me, but I fucked it up. Or they fucked it up. You know, it's different things. Like, you could have messed up, or they could have messed up and became a better person after they fucked up with you.
Right.
You know, it's different
but then
things.
Sometimes things is just not meant to be. You understand what I'm saying? Regardless of how much you try to make a situation work, you're just draining the fuck out of yourself 9 times out of 10, sadly. And then if you look at it and you sit back and you look at it, you be like, you know what? It was worth it to an extent, but it just wasn't meant to be.
I do get over breakups really fast. See, J-Man?
Mm-hmm.
You have a big issue.
Can it change if they say sorry? Right. It depends on the circumstances. A lot of times, my thing is, a lot of time, if the situation is very severe.
What they saying sorry for.
But my thing is, a lot of times, you shouldn't take for you to say sorry because you know what the fuck you was doing when you did it. That's my thing. So if I decide to not be bothered, it's because of, okay, 9 times out of 10, I done gave you enough rope to hang yourself. So now I'm sorry. Can we make it work? I'm over it now. And it's crazy because I have seen something and it stated that a woman gives a man enough rope to hang himself to not be bothered. So when she walks away, she has already been through she has broken up in a relationship before the relationship was broken up, more so. Yeah. Meaning, while she's still with you.
What they usually, they say a woman has broken up with you in her mind for like 6 months before she actually leaves.
Right, correct. Which means she done been through the crying, she done been through the heartbreak. So by the time it's time for her to walk away, it's like, oh, okay, I'm good. And it's sad that that's normally how it goes. Because by that time, within that time that she's hurting and she's trying to heal herself, there is no room for the man, and he doesn't pay attention, or the woman, depending on the relationship. A lot of times they don't pay attention, like something's wrong, something's not right. What can we do to make it better? And before you know it, it's like, well, damn, I fucked up. But before it got to that point, I done showed you the signs. I done, and a lot of people don't pay attention. And then that's why I'll be like, I'm over it. When I'm over it, I'm over it. And it's like, we cool. I do business.
It's like the emoji where you go,
right. Oh God. And then a lot of times I have to catch myself because I find myself coming off rude. And I'll be like, I don't want to be rude. I'm good. I don't want to have to cuss you out and shit like that. Like there was one person, like an ex of mine, he reached out to me because Josiah graduated and stuff. And he was like, well, how's it going? How's the kids? And I'm sitting on my phone like, wow. Right. And that's what I said. I was like, everything's good. JoJo's getting ready to go to college. Oh, cool. What college you going to? So now I'm sitting here thinking you're being nosy. And I was like, why are you asking? His response was, no, I'm just asking to make conversation. He was like, is everything okay? I said, yeah, you want to know about the results, but you didn't want to stay for the journey. So don't ask me no questions. And his response, yeah, I don't play that motherfucking game at all. Don't ask me no questions about being mine.
Damn, bitch.
And it wasn't Paul. You said maybe he cares. He ain't care to stay, so I'm good. Don't care to ask no questions. But we are going to take a break.
He wouldn't have just waited until she posted pictures on freaking Instagram or Facebook.
Right.
If you would have asked questions before that.
And that's my thing. Don't ask me questions now. And that's how I felt. Because I'm like, why? And he was like, no, I'm just asking questions and I'm just trying to, small conversation. The kids are going beautifully.
Way of trying to get back in.
But I think, but there was no, I definitely believe so. Because every now and again, he still reach out. But the way I feel is like, what do you want? And every time, and I'm always slick with it. Like, why are you asking me questions? What do you want? Oh, well, you know, oh, I miss you.
I'm a break her down. She's all these mamas again.
Oh, God. He misses my cookies. My cookies is out of business. I'm sorry. No more cookies.
No, they're not out of business. They just off limits to him.
They out of business. Oh, God, I'm going to have to start, you know. I don't know. I feel like I'm out of work. I don't know what's going on here. But we are going to run a commercial. We're going to pay some bills. We will to be continue our topic, abandonment issues that we deal with. Please stand by. We will be right back.
Looking to podcast shows and do not know where to start? The Evening Rush Network can help you with that. Call us at 929-441-2417 or email us at theeveningrushnetwork@gmail.com for dates and prices. We got you for all your podcast needs. The Evening Rush Network. Tune in, subscribe, and share.
But yes, we are back. Thank you, everybody. If you have missed the first 30 minutes, please know we are on different platforms. You can catch the replay of the show. And we, of course, you can still watch us live on Facebook and YouTube. Please follow us on our YouTube page.
TheEveningRushNetwork.com.
There you go, right? Please follow us on our YouTube page because sooner or later we will definitely be emerging completely on Facebook Live and going straight to YouTube and other platforms. So please follow us so you do not miss any of our episodes. Please follow us on our social media pages, Envious Creations and Rainbow Refresher. 360 Photos, she is under construction, but she is definitely working on her brand, and she's going to be hitting y'all with full force for her events. Yes. Also, Queens of NYC podcast on Instagram and Facebook. So today we are back with abandonment issues we deal with. But yeah, that's my thing. My thing is like, don't ask me no questions. It's already been however long. That's just my thing.
Talk about the cookies you be cooking.
Whatever. Yeah. But he tried that too. He was like, he hit me one time. He's like, well, how do you make this, that, and the third? And I was looking. I was like, because you know you can pull the bar down and see your message before you actually open it. So I'll be doing that a lot now lately. So I had to kind of master taking my time, responding. Because I hate to have a notification on my phone. So that was like, oh boy. So then at first I was like, YouTube it. What you asking me for? But it's not gonna come out how you did it. Listen, what do you want? You can't. What can I send you? And I come get you and you can make it. I was like, listen, this not fucking happening. Please, not today. We're not even about to do it. Right. And so it's like, it's annoying. It very much is.
Mister, I have reclaimed my time.
Can people have issues dealing? Right. Yes, can. Gene said, and that's your. He said, can people have issues dealing with pets? Yes. And I actually, that's, believe it or not, that's like one of my biggest fears is if baby go. I be telling her she better not die like ever. I told her that. She better live forever because I don't know. And I had her. It's crazy because I had her since Biscuit was 1 year old. Biscuit is 13 years old now, and I still.
Time for a dog.
Yes, and that's why I say every now and again when she start moving slow and she be extra feisty, I be like, I don't care about your attitude, just don't die, because they get moody and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So I don't know how it will function like, and thank God I have not had to deal with death in quite some time, like my close immediate people that I speak to regularly. So I don't know how I would probably handle it now, but like even like with baby, like. You like even like Eugene's asking, when you have certain issues, you look towards, you coming home and the dog or your cat is meeting you at the doorway, or or they're making a certain sound. Like one thing I can say, baby, her bark is very, very strong. So I still have a lot of hope for her, But realistically, I don't know how I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be probably a nervous wreck. I don't know, but I'm hoping not. No time soon.
You can't. Speaking of pets and stuff like that, when you said that. But having to deal with death, that can also trigger like abandonment. Like you'd be like, I can't believe you left me.
Right. Oh my God. Yes. Like who's gonna bark at the mailman now?
As well.
Yes. And you know what's crazy?
I feel that way. Actually, I still feel that way. When my aunt passed away, I was like, I can't believe you left us. Like, well, why would you do that? Like, how could you?
Right. The nerve of you. Right? And and a lot of times we don't want to be selfish, but a lot of times we tend to be that way because we don't want to let go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he said, I told you I have many issues. And that's okay, Dawn. And that's what makes you
you.
you.
He had 2 cats that died and it hurt so bad he didn't want any more pets. I can believe that. Because a lot of people, their pets are just, they're like their kids.
Right. Baby travels with me. Like when I take the kids on trips and stuff, she'd be right in the car. Come on, we going to Florida. She done been to Florida. She done been to Poconos. She done been to Myrtle Beach. Baby done been outside, literally. So I must say, like, that's another thing. Like, how do you I should have tried to get like a counselor or something, because then it's like, how do you overcome?
A counselor to counsel us. Like, what are we supposed to do, man?
Right. I was thinking about getting another dog, but I don't know.
Abandonment issues. So what are we supposed to do?
Right. But it seems like we're coping with it, but we just all cope with it differently.
Everyone copes differently.
Right. But the thing is, my main thing is just try not to be angry.
Like, I don't know if I'm coping well with it. I find myself crying sometimes out of nowhere. I'm like, what are you crying for? Who knows? I'm emotional. Because I'm emotionally sensitive.
Girl, I'll be trying to make sure.
Sensitivity.
Emotion sensitivity. And that's one thing I can say. Even like with the emotional part, I try my best. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing to not be too emotional and like to not be too involved in people and in things. Because then I find myself like, okay, and am I doing too much? Am I too concerned? Or, because then a lot of times it's like, is it really that serious? And I'm not making it that serious. It's like a big question mark on a lot of different things. So I don't know. I really don't know.
These are the 7 common signs. Let me look for some other signs, because Envy sounds like she might have abandonment issues. It's just that she just don't care.
Well, the one that I found is 15 altogether. What you said? Everyone?
What you said?
Everyone but me cry once in a while. It's good to cry. It actually feels good. After a good cry, you get the best sleep.
Girl, I'm asleep every night. I cry every day.
I
cry every day. There is not a day that goes by that this woman here doesn't cry.
But why? What's it like? You just feel overwhelmed and you just cry, or what?
I could cry watching TV. There's something on TV and it don't even gotta be that emotional. I'm crying. I'm just an emotional person.
Oh Lord. We gonna have to fix that, because you can't be just crying just to cry.
A group of kittens showed up in my girlfriend's backyard one day, and I will feed them every day slowly but surely. They started disappearing one by one. I actually felt the loss when they were all gone. That means they grew up and they got out. They had to leave the nest. Don't feel bad.
That's why I'll be feeding no outside pets. No outside pets.
You don't want to get attached?
I don't want to be looking for little Jimmy and I got his food and he done grown up and said, fuck these people. No.
Something. There is a cat. There's a group of cats in my backyard. And this cat we thought was a boy. And my sister named him Michael, like Michael Jackson, because it was black and white, right? And come to find out, Michael was a girl. And
so it was Michelle?
Yeah. We still Michael.
Oh Jesus! Oh my God!
And one day there was a cat out that got hit outside. We all thought it was Michael. It wasn't Michael, but we were all in here like, oh no, that's Michael.
And that ain't even your cat, the outside cat. See, this is why you don't get attached to outside animals.
Michael, whoever her man is, be in the backyard. I swear to God, I hear them at my window. Though you hear,
Michael and Michelle be going at it.
I don't know if they're fighting or if that's how they make whoopee.
Oh God!
But it says pregnant.
But it says dealing with primary treatment for abandonment issues is therapy and self-care.
Well, yes.
But I don't even agree with therapy, because they're going to tell you textbook-wise.
Does it tell you what type of self-care, though?
Okay, people with abandonment issues may benefit from self-care. No, it just say that.
Oh. I'm thinking Well,
I guess that's why I'm so extra sometimes.
I guess maybe we need to go and get some massages or something.
We gonna go to. So how you gonna get a massage if we going to one with Rainbow?
No. If we going as a group, we gonna have to go somewhere else.
Well, then we gotta look up.
If you want me to come to you or you want to come here, I'll massage you. But if we going as a group, we gotta go elsewhere because I can't massage myself and I need a massage ASAP.
Oh, so yeah, no, we gotta go. We have to go. We need a what's in it, and that's why I de-stress. Yes. That's why I de-stress, and that's why I take my trips so much, because I used to find myself like very angry for no reason sometimes. And then like even like with work and everything, between regular work and business work and then still being a parent, you can be very, very overwhelmed. You be like, well, God damn. And then the kids be mad slick in here. They be like, I think mommy need a boo. Like they trying to tell me I need something. Like, I don't know, mommy, you need a trip or something. I'll be like, you know what? I just go shopping, and shopping makes me feel better.
I really had to quit that was another reason I had to quit my job, because I found it making me I'm not the nicest person. I already know that. But
shut up, Flavor.
You are super angry. Whatever. No, she's not. But I found myself being so bothered about everything, every little thing. Like a customer come in and say, boo, I'll be like, what you want? I had to quit that place because it was just so consuming. It was like consuming my life, and it was just making me an angry person. And I knew that's not the person I am. I was like, I know I'm not the nicest person in the world, but since I started working,
I know I ain't, and I'm fine with that.
No, you know what? I used to pride myself on my customer service. Like, I would always try to help. At that job, I was like, I don't have your prescription. What you want from me? I ain't got it.
You was feeling the bed. You was feeling the bed that day.
I was like, I'm over it. Mister, you won't get your Viagra today. I don't know. Leave me alone.
When I blasted on you, Flavor, really? Please don't play with me today.
Sounds like you might have needed it. Maybe you did something that she needed to.
And that's one thing I can say. I don't think I go off on people like unnecessarily. So don't even try to come for me.
That's all that is. It's because you're blunt and you're straight to the point. People be like, oh, Envy's shit, you must be upset.
And that's normally how I be like, oh, like, okay. Even like with the kids, JoJo, she be like, well, mom, we like, what happened? And then what they like to do, and it irritates my soul. They want to dance around the whole thing.
He got proof.
Yo, okay. I want to see this.
Show me the receipts, Flavor. Show me the receipts.
The kids like dancing over everything. And I'd be like, just fucking ask for it. What is it? Oh, can I just do this? Was that so hard? But I didn't want you to say no. Now I would say no since you wanted to think the future. Right. And it by that time I'm already annoyed. And then it's like, okay, Mom, don't worry about it. I'm just going to my room and it's okay. So now I'm at the point, what is it that you want to ask me? What is it? I don't think that's considered a abandonment issue. I think it's just stop bullshit me and just get to the point.
No, that's another issue. That's not abandonment.
But even like
Envy, we have a host of issues. Abandonment just happens to be one of them.
Oh God! And I think that's why we're so unique. I don't know. I don't know. That could be it.
True or false? I heard therapy does not work for people of color because we've dealt with the outcome problems ever since slavery without laying on anyone's couch telling them our problems. No.
I disagree. I think that is 100% false. And I know for myself, because I had to take, my daughter or whatever, and it doesn't help because they don't talk. You cannot go seeking help if you don't talk. And I also think it's like a catch-22. You want to talk, but then you're scared because regardless of whatever you tell them, 9 times out of 10, they got to result to whatever services. Like if you're trying to confide into your therapist and say, God forbid, unfortunately, you was abused. And of course, now they have to do the cause and the necessary, you understand what I'm saying? Or whatever. But a lot of times us as color, we don't want to talk because our main thing is, I don't want this person in my business. Right. And then I also feel they want to give us the textbook way of it. They don't want to tell us, because a lot of times they cannot relate that we've been through certain things. If you talk, and if you let them know, right, therapy does help. And I've seen it help, like, with a lot of my students and stuff. If you actually talk and you're willing to go with the open mind. Listen, this is what it is. And you have to be accepting of it. A lot of people are not accepting. The therapist might tell you, listen, go home. And like I even have friends that went to marriage counseling. And they said, go out on a date once a week. Y'all just sit outside, send the kids to the grandma house in the beginning. You send the kids to the grandma house and y'all do what y'all going to do with a particular day, just y'all two. In the beginning, it works. And then after a while, they normally go back to their same routine. And then it's normally back friction. It's normally back deceit because now they're seeking the attention elsewhere because they're not getting it at home. You have to be very, very open. I don't think I went to counseling before, but you have to be very, very open when you're doing counseling.
But I think I need to go.
I don't think I need to go. Somebody told me that too. Josiah asked me that. Josiah was like, "Ma, you think you need counseling for what?" No, I'm just asking. So now I'm sitting here like she trying to sell me.
You need someone to talk to, a biased person to talk to. Sometimes you just want to vent, and you don't need
judgment.
A judgmental, right? So that might be what your therapy could be for. You might not need help. You might just need to get shit off your chest.
How we bipolar on Flavor? Really? He said y'all. No, we just human. That's the only thing is a lot of the things that we can be acceptable of.
When you're bipolar, you have a up and a down. There's no in between. We have an in between.
Right, but my thing is
bipolar.
Right, but my thing is, I think the advantage that we have, we're not blind about. I got an attitude problem. I don't want to be bothered with. On the other hand, people might be like, no, that's not me, and I'm always willing to help. And you be like, well, the other day I asked you, and you was just brushed me off. A lot of people don't want to accept it, right?
Especially when I'm PMSing, I have an attitude that can't be fixed. Like, no matter how much I want to fix it, I'll be like, why do you feel this way? And it'd be like, you know why. And I'm gonna make you feel, and I'll be like, I don't want to feel like this. I don't want to. But it happens. And it seems like as I got older, my PMS got worse. And my attitude got worse. Like, I feel like I didn't have PMS when I was younger, but now I have PMS and I can't. It's an attitude that I can't fix. I'll be like, don't even look at me. Don't talk to me. Don't speak to me. Don't say nothing to me. That's how I feel. But
they said a former of abandonment issue is a person that's very clingy.
Nah. I be like, you want to do what you want to do. Go on, do what you want to do.
Cheating as an insurance policy. They cheat just because. I've actually ran into quite a few people. I'll be like, why you don't give your relationship a chance? I don't know. You just started. It's still fresh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you started your counseling. That's good. Congratulations.
Start on that journey, Flavor.
Yes. Extreme jealousy and private investigator behavior. Yeah, I've seen that too. But I don't got the patience for all of that.
I don't have the time.
You'd be surprised.
I have time, but you know how they be like, I looked at my watch, I have time today. I don't have the time. I will not make the time to stalk somebody.
My thing is like, what is even the purpose? If I'm at work, I'm at work. You clocking into what the fuck? What happened? If I'm in the house baking a cake, you coming to help me bake a cake?
No, I'm not even talking about somebody doing it to me. Like, I don't have.
Yeah, you don't have the time, the energy to stalk another person.
That's not what I'm thinking about. Like, I don't care. You know what it is? They be like, you don't care enough. I don't care enough to stalk someone. I guess that's the I don't care enough.
Right. And then it says it's difficult to be vulnerable. Did I say it right?
Yeah, vulnerable.
Vulnerable, yeah, okay.
That might be it. That might be the thing, because I don't care. I care, but I don't care.
I care, but I don't care to the point that I'm allowed it to consume me, and then it has me like a nervous wreck. It says social anxiety, insecurities, and feeling like you're always walking on eggshells.
Nah, I'm not plotting to kill him. I'm just reasoning. At this, I swear to God, Me and my man have been together for 18 years. If I find out that he's cheating, I'm not going to kill him. I'm leaving because I'm going to let you know that that is the worst thing that I could do.
Right.
Because
Right.
I am a good woman, and if I leave,
Oh
he's gonna feel
Lord.
it. He's gonna feel it. So me plotting to kill him and me trying to get away with it, I don't got time for that either. I don't got time for an alibi. No.
It says a disease to please, perfection and manifesting.
Nope.
That's another form of abandonment. Like
I don't
your
care to be
main thing is
perfect.
that you have to please everybody. You have to be perfect. What
I
that
can't be
sounds like?
perfect.
What?
That sounds like that
That
show.
show. What show?
The Bachelor? I don't know. Snap.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I don't. No, I'm not.
Oh, he said snap. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. I can't. I don't. It comes down to I don't care enough.
But I think that's another thing because I also catch myself like, am I supposed to care? Because I don't want to be cold hearted, and I think people turn you to be that way.
No, I care, but I don't care enough for me to try to catch you in a lie or me trying to, oh, I know where you live and you said you was gonna be here. I got keys to my man's house. If I wanted to go in
Look at you
whenever I
squid,
wanted to,
like
I
you
could.
serious.
Like,
Right?
what you
Dawn said,
say?
who has more issues, men or women? Huh.
Men.
He said sounds like
Men.
women. I don't think it's women. I think more so it might sound like women because we can identify it. I think
We
more
are
so women
emotional.
because men, yes, but I think it's more so men because men feel they don't have to express it. They don't have to say what's wrong. Oh, I'm being a man. They have their whole ego. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. So we need to actually look that up.
What do you mean by more issues? More issues with what? Stalking issues? That's a man thing.
I've seen women do it.
Women do it too, but men do. I done told y'all I done had some young man outside my window in the snow, by trying to look in my window, and I don't
You got
know.
a peeping Tom?
He couldn't see in here. It was my ex. We had broken up. The boy told me he was in my driveway for 3 hours.
Eugene said he believed women have more issues and men are less likely to talk about it. Exactly. So my thing is, it's not more so whether it's men or women. I think more so it'd be men because of the fact of they don't want to talk about it. So you can imagine the amount of stress and amount of things on their mind that's bothering them and that they feel because they don't address it. And one thing I can say with most women, you'll find that we'll be very boisterous. Our deliverance of it might not be the best. Because I know sometimes I'll be like, well, God damn, that was kind of harsh, but high five, you did that shit. Sometimes I got to do that. But I think that's more so where it seems like we have more issues because of the fact that we address it and we speak on it. Men don't do that at all. So then you be sitting here like, what's wrong with you? What's your problem? And it's always nothing, but you're getting still the relationship is going down and down and
He
we ain't crazy.
Y'all just crazy. Men are crazy. I've never have I ever met a sane man. Never. Not one.
So you attract crazy.
I didn't just say the men that I deal with. I'm talking about men that I know. They are
you attract crazy. I think that's what it is.
No, what it is men are crazy. Point blank period. So everyone you attract, they're gonna be crazy. But yes, I think I do. But I think that I do attract extra crazy men. I think that I do.
Eugene said men talk about their issues at the barbershop. But you're not in a relationship with the guys at the barbershop, though. That's my thing. The person, the only...
What happens if you ain't got no head and you don't even go to the barbershop? Who you talking to?
And that's another thing, too. Men talk about what they want at the barbershop. 9 times out of 10, y'all not saying how y'all done stress this girl out, how y'all done went with whatever y'all...
And big titties at the barbershop and how that girl getting on their nerves. That's all they talking about at the barbershop. They ain't talking about, oh, well, because I was out with Sue and Sarah seen me with Sue, and now Sarah got an attitude because you wasn't supposed to be out with Sue.
They might do it, but they be like, yo, son, I just got caught. I played that shit off bad fire. That's probably what they do.
Favor said men don't speak on men. We don't speak on we don't speak on that. So we see a lot of domestic violence because of anger we hold in.
Right, correct. And a lot of domestic situations come from jealousy.
If you try to beat me, I'm calling the police for sure.
Oh, we fighting though first.
We
both gonna be banged up.
I'm not gonna say that I'm not gonna give you a fight, but I'm surely not gonna win because my man is 6'2", 260 pounds, and I am 5'5", 120. Okay.
Lord, but yeah, I
had to wake up every woman in this house to jump on him so we could beat his ass.
Jesus, I told you last episode about the damn high grease. I don't be playing them games at all.
I mean, we've never.
He said no one wants to fight each other. We calling the police. What you gonna call the cops for? You started it, and now you crazy. Now you upset that you don't got the crazy person you asked for. Don't call the motherfucking police. Let's shake this whole house up.
This house here. We don't play that shit. We will fuck you up in here. And
girl,
call the cops.
My thing is I ain't even calling the cops. Go in the room. Chill the fuck out. I'm gonna go in the room. Chill the fuck out. I'm gonna make my nail appointment because I know by the time we done,
my mother might say, "Nah, don't call the cops." But we gonna fuck you up in here for shit show.
Girl, man, listen, I'm not even playing. Don't break a goddamn thing in my house, please and thank you.
I'm done with Flavor. He said, "Oh yeah, Erica."
Hey, Erica. What Flavor said?
Flavor said, "Freaking spank me." That's out loud. Flavor,
oh
that's
Jesus,
a whole another conversation. That's not this conversation.
Right. Oh my God. I just can't with him. I can't. But it seems like it's a lot of abandonment issues that no one has seemed to try to talk about. And that's what I try to do. I try to make it that we try to talk about stuff people don't want to talk about. And that's the crazy thing.
This is something that needs to be talked about. I'm telling you, everyone has some form of abandonment issues. Someone in their life left. Hey,
Erica, how's it going?
Let me show off my good old earrings. My good old earrings.
Holla at her for your e-bling, your $5 jewelry. She does ship and she is in the 5 boroughs.
Amen. And they got some VIP stuff for a little bit more.
This I can't wear damn sound effects. Sound effects. Lord.
No, the other day in the studio, they didn't have bombs. They just had claps and oh my God and bruh.
Lord have mercy.
He couldn't drop no bombs.
And that's what he said too. He don't need no more sangria either. But back to the topic.
Neither do I.
Girl, but back to the topic. How is everybody, well, if there's still anybody on, however many people, how are y'all dealing with y'all abandonment issues? Because we can't see the numbers. That's why I said that. So we know as y'all pop in, we know y'all go in and y'all come out or whatever. How's everybody dealing with their abandonment issues? Y'all, whatever abandonment issues you're dealing with, Rainbow, how you dealing with it?
I told you, I give myself a good old cry every day.
Oh, boo. We got to shop.
I be in here boo-hoo-hooing like...
Oh, God. But what if you was with a male that had abandonment issues, then how would you be able to handle it? Because you seem emotional as well.
I am emotional.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm saying. Men tend not to express their feelings like that. So you might be trying to take that out on me like, you won't leave me. You know, I can look a little back to you.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, wow. Thank you. You eat? Oh, yeah. Wow. I wish I would have known it was you, but thank you. I'm glad you were happy and you enjoyed it. But yeah.
Which iced tea drink? I know which one, my half and half.
She could. I actually dated a Cancer before, and we've actually I've dated a Cancer. Rainbow probably couldn't date a Cancer, but they actually they seem to express themselves a lot, so I don't think she would have an issue with it. But they don't seem to be too.
Two emotional people should not be together. I'm emotional. He's emotional. We may not. I might be crying. He's crying, and.
But I disagree because I think y'all will find balance. Because where you would lack at, he would be emotional as well, but then he would know how to handle the situation. I haven't ran into many men that would actually probably cry. I've had a situation that motherfucker cried. I'd be like, okay, this nigga's crying. Like, okay.
Nah,
it's kind of surprising.
I don't know. I be out here making niggas cry. No, I'm joking. I am joking.
Girl, I'm not joking. I'll be like, oh, poor baby, but okay.
I will definitely not be trying to make nobody cry.
But I don't try to make nobody cry. I think it'd be the circumstance or the situation at hand. Because by that time, if you're angry and you're crying and shit, I'm already at the point of why are we still here? Why are we even having this conversation? So now my attitude is different. Now I'm more on the cold-hearted person type side. Now it's like, see, then you get the response. See, you don't even give a fuck. I really don't. Sorry.
No matter what, I cry if I'm happy. I cry if I'm sad. I cry if there's something I'm trying to get out and I can't get it out, so I start crying for that. I just be crying.
I think that'd be my issue because I think sometimes I'll be needing to cry, but I don't be crying. That's why I just be like, I'm gonna just go on Amazon and shop. Or I'm gonna just go to the mall and just shop,
But I hate when people see me crying because they think they be thinking oh, she weak. Nah, nigga, I'm either upset because there's something I want to say, but I don't want to be heartless and be like, you peed in the bed when you was 7. Because they say that's what tourists do.
Air out their dirty laundry.
That they say that's what tourists do.
That's a tourist thing? Oh, Lord, you about to stir it up.
We will bring up the most randomest shit and we'll be like, nah, because you said, I don't know. But I be trying to hold my tongue because I know that I may say something that I can't come back from.
But sometimes I think a lot of times that's what be needing to be said because a lot, we take in consideration. I'm gonna tell you why I say that. Because
that's the shit that I be wanting to say that I know if I say it, there's no coming back from.
But I'm gonna tell you why I say that because whether in a friendship and yes, it is correct. It is good for men to cry or whatever. My thing is, I'm gonna tell you why I say that. Sometimes people need to hear the real because when you're in a relationship, when you're in a friendship, when you're a family with people, you try to shield it. And then you know what? More shielding it, the more covering up you do, the more pacifying of the situation you do, the more they're going to keep doing the dumb shit. So if you address it, it might stab a little, it might hurt a little. Then no, I'm telling you, son, but it don't have to be a joke. When you tell a person the real, and then you sit, because they're going to sit back and they can be like, damn, she really felt like that? Yes, I did. And that's what you've been doing. And this is the situation.
But that's the whole thing. Is it? I allow, for some strange reason, I allow shit to build up. Like I won't say nothing. Like I let a lot of shit just roll off my shoulders because to me, it's not a big deal. To me, it's not a big deal.
Depending on the situation.
Depending on what in the situation, sometimes I feel like it's not a big deal. So there's a whole bunch of shit that sometimes that's bottled up inside, and then when it gets to the point where I'm like, I'm over it, I spill everything out because things that were said to me, like, oh, there's a lot of things that are like, I feel like are double standards. Like shit that I don't care about, I could care less about. Like it really doesn't bother me. But it bothers me, it starts to bother me when you think it's okay for you to do something, but when I do the same thing that you did to me, it's a problem. But it was okay for it to be done to me.
Right, and that's where
it doesn't bother me, but it starts to bother me when I feel like, oh, it's all right for you to do something to me, but when I do the same thing to you, it's like a big deal blown out of proportion. When I just let the shit roll off my back.
But a lot of people don't look at it like that. But we're gonna take another break. We already on. He said you're wrong. My thing is we gotta. That's it. Wait, we gotta stand by. We already on our hour, and of course, this particular topic we tend to be going over our time. So please stand by. We're gonna pay some bills. We're gonna run a commercial, and so we continue. Hold on.
Looking to podcast shows and do not know where to start? The Evening Rush Network can help you with that. Call us at 929-441-2417 or email us at theeveningrushnetwork@gmail.com for dates and prices. We got you for all your podcast needs. The Evening Rush Network. Tune in, subscribe, and share.
And we are back. So Dawn was saying that you're wrong that you allow stuff to build up.
I do.
But I don't think it's wrong. My thing is, I don't know. I guess I don't know. I guess that goes one of two ways.
I'm just one of those people who there are things that I just don't care about. Like it bothers me, but not to the point where I feel like I have to say something about it because it's not that serious. But
I'm gonna say something if it bothers me, and that's one thing I can say. And I don't think that's abandonment issue. My thing is, if I feel a certain type of way or something, or if I don't like how certain things are being,
you should say something when something bothers you at the moment, so it could be nipped in the bud. But that's not the type of person I am. That's just, I'm trying to get out of that, but it's just hard because that's how I've been my entire life. You get it? So it's hard. Right. I'm trying to for my relationship because there's shit that he does that in the moment I should be like, nah, that's fucking wrong.
Correct.
But I let it go on and go on and go on until I just blow the fuck up, and then I'm like, you're an asshole. Nobody fucking likes you. I say dumb shit like that. That's
now you're the crazy woman. That's what that is.
That's what I say. I be saying things that you may not be. I try to hold my tongue, and that's why some of the times when me and him argue, I don't say anything because I'd rather say nothing than to say something that I know is
gonna. That you better say something. And what you mean, Dawn? I'm a different type of Aquarius. What does that even mean?
What?
He said I'm a different type of Aquarius. What does that mean? Why? Because I'm not gonna even try to assume on that one.
Actually, I live with two Aquarius women, and you're exactly like them. They don't care. My mother and my sister, they care, but they don't care. Like, you can say stuff, they will tell you about, they are very blunt, especially my sister. She don't give a shit about nothing. Not that don't get me wrong, she has emotions, but she will tell you how she feels no matter what. If you've done something to hurt her feelings, she gonna let you know.
Right. But I think that's how, I don't think that's just the Aquarius in us. I think that's how it should be for the most part.
No, don't get me wrong. That is how it should be. But that is the Aquarius in y'all. Because there are many other signs that do not do that. Pisces are passive aggressive. Tauruses, we hold shit in until the very last moment, and then we will just explode. Leos think they're better than everyone. Gemini are you never know what you're going to get with a Gemini.
But could you imagine a Gemini? Mind you, they already got their little kind of 50 million people, and then on top of it, for them to have abandonment issues, that's like, bro, you're about to suck the life out of me.
They're emotional, but very blunt too. Don't forget that. So you can hurt their feelings, but they will say some shit that will hurt your feelings.
But they seem to be very how can I say? They're very in tune with what they want for the most part, and they're very affectionate.
They are very affectionate, and like I said, they're very emotional, but they're blunt.
Right.
Don't get that twisted. Very blunt.
Oh God. Lord have mercy.
And Virgos and Libras are kind of they're kind of the same, and you gotta watch them.
Libras are unbalanced as hell.
You gotta watch them.
But I love my Libra that I got. but
But I
she's
got a
unbalanced.
Virgo. I'm
She's
like,
unbalanced as hell.
what is Virgo? She said, you talk about me?
Yeah.
You heard that?
You
She
see
said,
her
me?
right in my business. But I tell her all the time, like when she have her little emotional situation, I'll be like, is your scale up or down? Because it ain't balanced today. What he said? Leo's what? Do not think
Leo.
they are better than everyone. Oh, okay. I can't see for shit.
I don't know about
Is she
that, but
froze?
whatever. You maybe.
Yeah. Everybody, every Leo and every sign is different because of life. Whether it's being abandonment issues, whether it being certain type of traumas that they don't deal with. At the end of the day, dealing with life is what creates you to be who you are.
I don't look. You absolutely right. But back to Eugene. When Leo season come in, oh my God, they can't. They be pushing everybody out. Like, it's Leo season. It's Leo season. I was like, all right, calm down.
Right.
We get it.
Oh
We
my
got it.
God. I can't. I just can't. But there's I was reading something not too long ago. A person that has abandonment issues, no, fear of being abandoned. They cannot take constructive criticism. They're overly sensitive and difficult in trusting others. And it's difficult with them making friends. Oh wow. Hmm.
Making or keeping, because maybe that's me.
No, it says difficulty making friends unless
I
you
can
can.
make a friend, but I don't know if I can keep one.
And that's the difference. I don't think I want to make new friends. My motto all the way is no new
But you
friends.
can.
Sorry.
It's a difficulty. They didn't say that just don't want to have any. They just said difficulty. I
Right.
don't have. I don't have a problem making friends. I just sometimes I feel like maybe that's not it has nothing to do with the abandonment issues. But
But it says it.
I
It
am
says symptoms of fear of being abandoned.
I
So I
am
guess it's not, you just don't want to be left behind or you don't want to get too
I
close in
no.
the
I feel
text.
like I am busy and life is busy and we are all adults and shit happens.
But I
I
think I
need to be
purposely
able to.
take my, but I think that's why I think that's the issue. I think we purposely stay busy so we don't be abandoned, so we don't set
I
ourselves up.
purposely, I purposely stay. I purposely stay busy so I am not overthinking about a whole bunch of other stuff that's going on in life.
Well, yeah, but if you stay still long enough, then
Then
you're
I
gonna
start
trigger
crying,
certain.
Andy.
No more crying. No more crying, please. No more crying.
Crying. I watch it. I'll be watching a movie. I'll be like, oh, the dog died.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I don't know. I'm an emotional person in general. I don't think it has anything to do with abandonment. I just think I am just an emotional person. Like movies, commercials, TV shows, everything makes me cry. And my family can attest to that. They be like, Manisha, you over here crying? I'd be like, shut up and mind your business.
But they said a person that has abandonment issues may be preoccupied, come off cold, unable to empathize. Hmm. And
Not me.
they also he or she ends up feeling alone, rejected. Huh.
I have
Well, I tend to
abandonment
have my
issues.
little lonely moments. Huh?
Look, I have abandonment issues then for sure. But I can empathize. Like I feel sorry for everybody.
Me, so I don't. I guess that's where I am at because I don't. My thing is be like, well, why is the situation like that? Well, what did you do for it to be like that?
I'm not saying everybody, but I mean,
But even with
like
simple situations,
if I know what the situation is, and I know you could have avoided that situation, then I don't feel sorry for you.
right?
But
And
like when I see stuff that's why I don't watch the news because the news makes me cry because I be like the like on the news the other day, a mother and a child got hit by a car just walking on the street because the
oh
car
wow,
out of control, little 6 month old. I was like, I can't believe this. I was just upset, like a 6 month old child, skull injury. I was like, oh man,
Jesus Christ! Oh my God. And also feeling low.
For people for other things. But if I personally know you and I know you could have avoided this situation, no, I don't empathize for you because I'd be like, you were stupid for that. You were stupid. You could have avoided that. You knew that.
Right. But my thing is, I have my moments when I feel alone a lot for some reason. I don't know why.
I feel alone a lot.
I don't know why.
Let's hang out together.
We're gonna have to get up and do something, and I think that's why I'm okay with being by myself. Like I can travel by myself, and my kids are at the age I don't have to bring them with me everywhere. Sometimes they be, Mom, we could go with you. I'm like, all right, sure. Or sometimes I might ask them, be like, listen, y'all want to go? Like I wanted to go to wrestling. I was gonna get the damn floor seats. I had the plug, and it was only $200. I asked my son, I was like, Biscuit, you want to go? He was like, nah, I'm too old for that. Bro,
you should have asked TL Mac. He would love to go to wrestling.
Right, I should have asked him, and I was like, "Biscuit, you sure you don't want to go?" He was like, "Nah, I'm good." And I was like, "Well, I'm glad I asked before. What's today?"
Look,
and you know what's crazy? Because he said, "If you want to go, we could go." I was like, "No, it's fine." He just killed my whole hopes because it's not like you want to go. He's just going because he probably felt bad for me. So I was like, fuck it. Then I was thinking I'd go by myself. Like I am very okay. Like a lot of my trips and stuff when I fly and everything.
Actually, Dawn loves wrestling too.
Oh well, then I'm gonna see. I'll look and see if I can still use my code. But the ticket was like $200, and it was like section 1, seat 20, and I was like, they just better not throw no sweat on me. That's how close it was. Girl, I was sitting here like, you sure?
I was like, I used to love wrestling. There's nobody. I don't even know any of the superstars in wrestling, so I wouldn't even know who to root for. Like, yeah.
I just like the graphics, and when they come out, I like the entrance and all that other stuff.
We used to pay-per-view wrestling in this house all the time. I don't know what's going on anymore now.
But I think loneliness, being alone, I don't fear it. I'm okay with it. And it takes people a long time to be okay with being alone because a lot of people just want to be around people and do something. I'm okay with being by myself, which is like rare.
I'm okay with being alone simply because I have a significant other. But I do feel lonely. And that might not be a sign of abandonment. That might just be signs of depression.
That's a good question. Right, we got it. That's a good. I don't think I'm depressed though. I don't think I'm depressed.
You know what? I think I'm depressed simply because I've had to deal with a lot of death in the last 3 years. Okay. My grandmother passed away. My father passed away. My aunt passed away. My other aunt passed away. My uncle just passed away. Like both of Kawan's grandmothers passed away. I'm like over it. It's like so much death is around me, and the whole COVID thing. Right. And then I feel like I don't have many friends. I don't ever get out the house. Only time I get out the house is if I'm going out with my sister and her friends.
Outside costs $100 a day. Okay, stay in the house. I like to stay in the house. It costs too much to go outside. You be like, listen, all right, let me do this, and it's like, oh, let me get this, and it's like,
we can go to the park, and me and you can go to the park. We don't have to spend any money.
All right, I got I'll bring my bottle of water then, so I won't have to stop.
Bring umbrella.
Yes, we got to do because it's gonna be too hot. Yeah. But yes, we thank everybody. There's actually going to be a new show coming on air Wednesday evening. Please watch it from 9 to 10. Pimp on it. I believe that's just Pimp on is the young lady is in Cali, so her timing is definitely different from ours. She's going to be new to the network, and when y'all get a chance, definitely check her out on Wednesdays from 9 to 10. Starting August 4th, yes. So we got some time. We're gonna warm y'all up. We're gonna keep throwing it out there. Please definitely continue to watch and support. We might do a part 2 to this because
it's called Pimp TV. What is? Oh yeah, I gotta watch this because I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, this one's gonna be interesting. So we gotta wait and stay tuned. So Pimp TV is coming to the network on Wednesdays, August 4th, from 9 to 10. So we got to watch out for that. I think we might do a part 2. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to do it next week.
We need to do abandonment versus depression.
Oh, God. That's going to be interesting. That is going to be very, very interesting. So, yes, please stay tuned. Please continue to watch and support what Jean said.
He said, "Great subject matter, ladies. Thanks for all the insight. God bless, and both of you and your whole team."
Thank you,
Thank
and we
you, Eugene.
appreciate you, Eugene. We really appreciate you and your support. Everybody that has been watching, everybody that has been our support, we greatly appreciate you. Shout out to our network and our sponsors, which is Rainbow Refreshers, Envious Creations, 360 Photo, which is under construction. Please follow us on YouTube, The Evening Rush. .com. What is it on the Evening
It's
Rush Network?
yes, on YouTube is the Evening Rush Network, and also go to the eveningrushnetwork.com. You can find all of the shows and episodes there as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. There's a nice run, and actually, you can actually watch it live if you having connectivity problems with on your phone. You can go to the eveningrushnetwork.com and you can watch our shows live there as well. Please follow us on.
If you can't watch us, you can listen to us on wherever you can stream a podcast, because we on every site you can think of.
Absolutely, absolutely. So please follow us on Instagram and Facebook, Queens of NYC Podcast. If you would like to donate, please hit our cash app at $ Queens of NYC. Send us some coins or something nice.
Podcast. Queens of NYC Podcast.
Yes.
Don't make us get our money, Envy.
My bad. Also, shout out to 108 Soul. DJ Tubor Kane. He shouts us out every Sunday from 1 to 2. No, 12 to 2 on the radio station. 12 to, I'm tired, girl. 12 to 2 on the radio station every Sunday at 108 Soul, DJ Tubor K. We appreciate y'all. We will be back with next week, Monday, with another topic. We're not sure if we're going to do a part 2 to one of our episodes that we did, or we might take a break. I don't know. We might leave you on suspense because we all tired.
We tired.
So stay tuned. We will catch y'all next week, Monday. Follow our shows on the network. There is a show on the network literally every day but Sunday.
Except Sunday. Because that's the Lord's day, the day of rest.
Yes, and if we can find a good show to do on that show, which on that day, which will most likely be like the spiritual word and guidance and all that good stuff, we'll probably do that. But if anyone that is interested in doing podcasts, then please definitely hit up one of us, one of your favorite queens, or reach out to Dawn as well. He is on the Evening Rush on Wednesday. His line is open, the email is open, so definitely hit us up, y'all, and we will chat with y'all on Monday. Later.